Hey guys, my name's Ben Howard. We're out here at Dolly Cooper to check out the redesign they did out here. They've done a lot of work out here. The main two things they really changed was they reordered the course. So we're starting on what used to be hole 10, playing through basically the back 9, and then we're going to go through and play basically the front 9. The other thing is they gave this course concrete tee pads on every hole, which was a much needed thing out here. Not only did they change the layout of the course, but they also changed, I believe it's about 6 or 7 of the holes out here, whether that's like changing the basket placement or tee placement. They've done a lot of great work out here. I'm really happy with how this course turned out, because originally the course kind of felt a little weird because you had like 1 or 2 holes that required like 400 feet of power, and then the rest of them required like 200 to 300 feet of power. But they've kind of brought everything in, made it to where all the holes kind of require the same amount of distance, I would say. And they just kind of made it to where the course feels like it has its own kind of style to it, which hopefully you can kind of see as we go throughout the video. But y'all are gonna have to bear with me. I'm a little rusty because I haven't played in over a week, I don't think, because the hurricane that came through this past Friday. Hopefully everybody's doing all right in the area, but also going to be kind of weird going forward because a lot of the courses in the area are closed due to damage from the winds and stuff like that. So just gonna have to bear with me, but yeah, let's go ahead and get in the video and check out the course. All right guys, so for hole 1, we've got a par 3, 317 feet. I think you can see the basket straight ahead. Typically the main danger in this hole would be kind of this tree you can see, but that one kind of fell victim to the hurricane. So not really too much danger in this hole. Like, this is just one where you should take a par right out the gate, which isn't bad for a new hole 1, but I'm gonna go with a straight mid-range, kind of pretty much just at the tree, and hope I don't hit the what's left of it. Gummit. Good kick. All right guys, so we're on hole 2. This one's a par 3, 207 feet. Basket's up this way on the side of this hill. You can see kind of through these trees on the left, but the main gap's going high and to the right over here, where I'm gonna go with the overstable mid-range. Like I said, just throw it high, and as long as you can get cut back to the left in front of this tree right here, you're gonna give yourself some kind of putt because you're sticking in the side of that hill. But you want to throw something a little bit faster just to make sure that you get up the hill and have a easier putt, but it also brings that tree into play a little bit more if you throw something faster. So just a very touchy shot, but very doable. I think oh dang, so close. Just needed to put that on a little bit of hyzer, and that would have been really good. But from there, I think I'm gonna have like a 40-foot putt, so still got a birdie chance. Ah, dang. All right guys, we're on hole 3. This one's a par 3, 290 feet. Basket's down this way, tucked off to the left. Just gonna be throwing a hyzer over these trees on the right, letting this disc come back. Biggest mistake you can make is going long. So I'm gonna go with the driver that I know I can't get to that back wall, because even being short and a lot of this stuff over here on the left, you can still scramble for par, but if you go long, it can be really bad. But yep, just gotta give it height and give this a touch of hyzer. Just make sure it doesn't get to the back wall. I think I heard it hit a tree, so it might be a little short, but it's gonna be down there in the open, I think. So should have a putt at it. Okay, so technically I was right. I was a little short of the basket, but I think what I heard is I hit these limbs right here just short of the basket, and it kind of kicked me down. So let's go ahead and make her birdie putt. All All right guys, so we're on hole 4. This one is the first hole we've run into that's actual redesign or a brand new hole to the course. I believe this one's a par 3, about 280 feet. Basket's up this way through this gap, tucked slightly off to the left. Biggest thing to pay attention to is once you get through that gap, the ground slopes from left to right really bad. So any kicks to the right or any shots that go right at all can easily go down to the bottom of this hill. So I want to throw something that's going to finish towards the left or kind of just land soft. But I'm going to go with the straight mid-range, just try and throw it on a touch of hyzer and see if we can get down there through that gap. Come on, fade. Oh yeah. It might be a little short, but that's up there for a putt for sure. Okay, so I was right. We're just a little short, maybe right on the edge of the circle. During a tournament, I probably wouldn't advise anybody to run this putt, or I might probably still run it, but like, as you can tell, the ground's sloping away from us and it's going down to the right, like I was kind of talking about with the tee. But this is for YouTube, so let's go and make this. Too high? Yeah. Just set, please. Thank you. All right, guys, so for hole 5, we got a par 3, 304 feet. This is pretty much the same as the old hole, just now you can actually kind of see the basket over here on the left, but you just need to go high with the overstable distance driver and let it just carry back to the left and hopefully give ourselves like a circle's edge putt, but you can park this hole if you get it high enough. So let's see if I can do it. And no, that's gonna be short and to the right. I don't know, I lost it, but probably have a like circle 2 approach shot in the green, something like that. Okay, so we got closer than I was thinking. So kind of like what I talked about, like an edge of circle putt, where this tree is really, really annoying, but I have to kind of do just like a little stab putt to get up there for this one. Take a bit. All right, guys, so we're on hole 6. This one's a par 3, 200-ish feet, something like that. Basket's up this way, tucked off to the right. This one is more of like a flip-up forehand or a backhand turnover. I've seen a lot of people saying it's a forehand, but the backhand turnover is just a much more open shot for me, at least. So we're gonna try that, see if it works. I didn't turn it. Okay, that was a good kick. I need to be careful with that one because I got that little nose up too, and that disc isn't going to turn over when it snows up. Oh, I pulled it. Just say please. Okay. All right, guys, we're on hole 7. This one's a par 3, like 300-ish feet. Not really too sure the distance on this one, but I don't know if you can see the basket or not, but it's straight ahead. You can see like the top half of it. Biggest thing to pay attention to is the ground drops off to the left side of the basket, so you kind of want to be on the right side, but it's really not too bad off to the left. It's just going to be like, you could land like 15 feet left of the basket, end up with like a 30-footer, something like that. But I'm going to go with a straight to overstable fairway driver. Just try and throw it out to the right and just try and get it either like on the pin or just to the right of the basket. It does play a little uphill, so it's going to act a little bit more overstable than I'm thinking. Yeah, that looks good. Last time I thought I threw it good and I was still like circle's edge short. So we'll see, but I think this should be better. All right, guys, we're on hole 8. This one's a par 3. What is it, like probably 310 feet, something like that. Not really too sure. Don't have tee signs for these holes yet, but pretty similar to the old hole, but it brings the like straight at the basket play more into play, because you can still go like high with the overstable driver out to the right and let it crash in, but I'm gonna try just going straight at it with the straight to understable mid-range, throw it at the trees on the left just to get the bend off of them towards the basket, because even if you hit them, you're gonna fall down and have like a 50-ish foot putt, something like that. So main thing I don't wanna do is just like either throw this on a bunch of hyzer and have it fade out, or really the main thing is just gonna be turning this over. Threw it too far left. It didn't turn as much as I wanted it to either, but I mean, that's pin high. It's a perfect shot if I threw it at the basket like I meant to, but like I said, I'm gonna have like a circle 2 putt. Oh man, I thought I made it. All right guys, we're on hole 9, final hole of the video. This one is old 18, it's par 3. Sign says 287 feet, but that feels very wrong. Granted, we are going really far downhill, but well, on this one, you're really just trying to throw something really overstable out to the right and let it just dump back to the left. So if I want to make a mistake, I'd rather do that. Just be too far to the left. I'll pin high. That looks good. Maybe short. Okay, I think that's far enough to where we should have a inside the circle putt. All right guys, I finished up the front 9 out here, and I hope y'all could see what I was kind of talking about at the beginning, where like there were some holes on the back 9, or what was now the front 9, that used to just kind of be weird holes, like kind of tweener holes, and I think they made them just more fleshed out, much more well designed. The only thing that's really concerning is the fact that there's not really that much scoring separation, but it's not like it's really easy to get birdies on this course. It's just like it's really hard to get bogeys on a lot of these holes. So I don't really know what you could do to add that. And you still got the back 9, which is the more wooded section of the course, which is gonna be where a lot of people are gonna get the bogeys, stuff like that. So it's nice because you've got like that open, more park style version of Dolly's, and you've got like the wooded section. They just kind of flip-flopped it to where you've got like the easy part first, and then you've got the more difficult part near the end, which I really like. Yeah, y'all stay tuned. Should get the back 9 out sometime tomorrow. I don't know if I put it in the video or not, but they are doing a tournament out here this weekend, so make sure if you're not doing anything, come out, join us. Should be a lot of fun. But thank y'all so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, and have fun. Bye.